So the biggest loss I've ever encountered in my business life is my business was sabotaged by people who I trusted,
Mm.
who I thought were my friends, who we broke bread with. I thought they were my people. But I found out that they were whispering to the people in my agency, encouraging them and enticing them to come over to them and to leave us. So they concocted a whole story, a bold-faced lie about myself and my wife, so they can extract themselves from our firm to go into somebody else's. And I was like, this can't be real.
Yeah.
This can't be real.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
how
now,
how
go ahead.
long had it been going on before you found out?
At least 5-6 months.
Mm-hmm.
See, we found out after the fact
Okay.
that folks was whispering. See, when it was happening, we was like, yo, what the hell is going on? What's happening?
Yeah.
All we did was love these people, help these people, want them to win. What the hell is happening? And in the midst of it, it was like, yo, what the? And then after we got through it and we started hearing the truth, it was like, wow, these are some grimy ass people. And to our face, they, like that song, Smile in Your Face, them backstabbers.
Yeah.
It's like,
your place
yo,
and backstab.
how are you gonna do it?
Backstabber.
But then when you rewind some of the instances that was occurring, you realize
there were flags.
But we weren't seeing it because we think this is our people.
You trusted them.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I realized they didn't think we were worthy of the success that we were having. So they tried to
the other people?
The people that was sabotaging.
Okay.
They didn't believe that we were worthy of the success that we were having. So they took it upon themselves to dismantle our success.
So they was hating on the success of your of your team,
right,
and felt as if you and then you
Didn't
saying they put you and your wife in it, like your wife in it,
because my wife's my business partner throughout the whole
they
time.
throwing you under the bus, they got to throw her under the bus.
They threw both of us under the bus.
Ooh,
and they were whispering like the devil to our team, sowing discord amongst our team.
Correct.
And all we did, now mind you, we're extremely peace-loving people. We don't get involved in gossip. We don't concern ourselves with none of that drama bull crap. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I think some people thought that we were better than them, when in fact all we was doing was just not getting involved in the nonsense, because that's not who we are.
Yeah.
So I think there was animosity that was built because we weren't the hangout people. We didn't go to hang out. We don't drink. We don't smoke.
And
we
gossip
don't
and all that stuff.
We don't do none of that stuff.
Yeah.
So we're not, when you invite us now, we good. We don't drink. We don't smoke.
They too good for us. They can't come with us.
That's the thing. When they thought we was goody two shoes, it's like, nah. We, first of all, we're Muslim. We don't smoke. We don't drink.
Yeah.
So we're not involved in that.
Right.
So
yeah, but they knew that though. So
they knew it, but it started to get on them where they was like, well, now that they having success, they think they better than us now. See, when we was low and they were high,
it wasn't no problem.
It was all love.
Yeah.
But once we took the number one spot
and
the spotlight was on us, it was like, nah, we can't have that.
They don't deserve that. Like, they got it out the mud like y'all got it out the mud, so that's where respect come in.
That is so disappointing.
Yeah.
It is so disappointing.
So
you think that you could trust people, and That's very disappointing.
And they just sowing bad seeds with your people and everything, and making your people look at you from a different perspective, like they see y'all from a different perspective.
And the story gets even more interesting.
But as you proceed.
So not only were these people sabotaging, they ended up successfully extracting these people from our agency, but they were still part of the overarching firm. So we still saw them constantly, but our teammates were now a part of their agency. And they were under the impression that when these people get to their agency, they were going to perform like they did with us.
With y'all, yeah.
They never, ever, ever performed the same way, because what people didn't realize is that my wife and I were the puppet masters orchestrating everything.
Correct.
We just gave them the credit.
Yeah.
But we were the maestros playing this symphony.
Yeah.
And when they got extracted, they realized, holy crap, these people not who I thought they were. But now you already ruined the relationship. So deuces.
Right.
So it's a hell of a. I got one hell of a story. If if we go hang out one time, like, where you again? You in Texas? Where you at? Where you at, Marty?
Oh, I'm in Chicago.
You're in Chicago. Well, next time I go to Chicago, we're gonna hang out. I'll tell you everything. When I get to New York, I'll tell you everything.
Listen, I'm here. I'm here
with that motorcycle, or
see, you heard it,
or somebody got
it's mad low though,
or Jason outside your door. Goddamn it, you run! Oh my god!
So yeah, that was the biggest loss professionally in my. Wow. That was like the craziest situation, yo.
And he said his biggest loss was by people close to him.
Yeah. And then it was messed up, because not only did that affect you and your organization, like those people that they pulled away from your organization, their business and their drive and their motivation and their outcome of business changed as well and went down.
Yeah,
so it messed up everybody all the way across the board. And then they sitting back laughing like, got them. Like, so you preying on people's demise?
Yeah, it's freaking crazy, bro.
But my grandmother always say, you make your bed, you lie in it. It all comes back. Yep. That's why you have to be good. At least have the best intentions when you're doing things.
Yeah. About how many people did they
man
say? Countless.
Well, it was there were two people who were the leaders of the team.
Right.
So there were about maybe 20-25 people on that team. So when the leaders left, the whole team left.
Oh. That's why it was the biggest loss, Marty.
And
those
you know
two people affected them down 25. Right.
So, but you know what? It wasn't necessarily the people that was the greatest loss. It was how they tried to ruin our reputation.
Yes, of course.
In general, yeah.
They tried to say we was the grimiest humans on the planet. They lied to us, to our mentors. They concocted some cockamamie bull crap. And they was like, yeah, they said that, and it was co-signed by the other one. I'm thinking, these pardon my English, but nah, like, yo, like the nerve of these people to lie like this and with a straight face and say that we are doing this to you.
Yeah.
I'm like, it dumbfounded us, because we had never dealt with that before.
Yeah.
We had never dealt with the griminess of humans until that time.
Yeah, that's horrible.
And plus, when you're a good person and you treat people that way, you expect to be treated back the same way.
Right. especially when you dedicate yourself to these people. You give them all the accolades. You take
day in, day out. Yeah.
We traveled every month to Alabama to help build their organization. Every month religiously for like 6 months.
Wow.
On that road, 3
so
hours
y'all
there,
was
3 hours back.
Boots on the ground.
We was out there hustling,
investing
for them
physically too.
That's all we ever did,
to help them put their foundation together. Yeah.
Right.
And we didn't tell anybody else that we was doing that. So they assumed, the people that started whispering to them, they assumed that it was all them. They didn't know it was us. Like I said, we were the maestros in this orchestra.
Correct.
Wow.
They thought that it was the people just solely on their own accord.
Right.
Yeah, but then also they had the motivation of they don't give a damn if the person gonna come over and work with them or not. They just trying to tear your organization down in general.
Yeah. The main objective was to hurt us, and then the byproduct is if they can come over here and make me some money, cool.
Yeah, but it didn't work out that way.
Grimy as hell.
Wow. Yeah, man. It's that we all have those stories where we were pursuing something, and whether it was because that right there is even deeper than somebody discouraging you and saying, oh, you shouldn't be doing that, or just going to get a job or this or that or whatever. Like, you was already in the organization. You already had built your own organization within the organization.
Yeah.
And from jealousy and envy, they just infiltrated. They COINTELPRO'd you, bro.
Which is crazy because it's a waste of energy when you can actually use the energy to work together
and do the same thing. Yeah,
because we all could eat.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So you use all of this energy, now you mess everything up for everybody.
Right.
Yeah. If anything, I would be like, man, I was in this position. He came up, he surpassed me, or whatever the case may be. Like, he's a good dude. Let me go talk to him and see what strategies he's using, see what strategies he's doing in order to implement that in my program, because we all fighting for the same thing and for the same company anyway. So we can all get it together. Just because when you do something, I don't get no money from it, that don't mean nothing. Like, my blessing is to be a blessing to you. That's where I get my blessings at,
Thank you. And this is why I'm the way that I am, bro.
Yeah.
Because as you know, I don't benefit from you per se, but I'm still gonna give you everything I got.
Correct. As if you were in my agency.
Correct. And as if I personally was training you. Everything you need from me, I'm gonna give it to you if you're willing to accept it.
Yeah.
Because I want you to win.
Yeah.
Right.
And there's a bigger reason for that. When you win, when somebody who comes onto my agency, they see you, I can say, hey, yo, look at what Marty's doing. He did what you did. He came from where you came from.
Yeah.
If he can do it, you can do it.
Yeah,
yo,
exactly.
Marty, let me introduce you to this new teammate.
Yeah.
Boom. Let them know some of the knowledge that you've gotten. It's all about cross-pollination. It's about helping one another. That's what it's supposed to be. But too many people out here grimy as hell, son.
Yeah, it's people that have you join their organization and become a part of their organization. And then once you become a part of their organization and you did all the onboard and everything you had to do to join the organization and be on a team, then the communication that person has with you becomes less and less and less. And I've had that experience many a times with many different company and businesses that I've joined, that the person is extremely, extremely motivated when I'm getting started or interested in everything. And then as soon as I sign the paperwork and pay whatever fee or, whatever I had to do to get into the business, then next thing I know, they missing my call or don't respond to my text message. And you know what I'm saying? And then I'm just lost in the wind. I'm like, what the hell? Like, I don't know what to do. Like, you talking all this good game and everything like that, bro. And then as soon as I jump on the boat, like, shit, you take off in another boat. Like, damn, where your boat going? Hey, then I look down, I'm still on the dock. Like, oh shit. Like,
no doubt.
For real.
Yeah. So a question that I wanted to ask, Well, the one thing I did want you to say is, you saying financial services and everything. Everybody don't always understand what financial services is and what it consists of. So could you break down basically like the services that, if you were sitting down with a client, what's the plethora of services that you would be able to provide to them?
Okay. Well, I like to structure it like a financial house. So the foundation of your financial house is always going to be your income protection or your life insurance. Okay. Because without a solid foundation, you can't build a house. You agree with that, correct?
Okay. And then break down the income protection as well. Yeah.
Right. So life insurance, when I say income protection, most experts say you need to have at minimum 10 times your income in life insurance. So if you make $100,000, you need $1 million of life insurance. Yeah. So if God forbid you died, for at least a 10-year period, your family can be stabilized and give you a 10-year buffer to get things in order. Maybe other people get jobs, things of that nature. So you have that buffer. And that's why it's income protection. So that's the baseline income protection. But then now we got to talk about getting out of debt, paying off your house, paying off them student loans, paying off them credit cards, paying off them cars. Because that is a great liability. If you, think about it. Imagine you 65 years old and you retired, but you got 25 years left to pay on your house. You really can't enjoy retirement because you still got a 25-year mortgage.
Yeah, good. Did they just get it? Like,
you'd be surprised. A lot of people, they just get houses at 58, 59, 62. And it's but you retiring. You just gave yourself a 30-year burden in retirement.
Yeah. And in retirement, your money don't go up.
Typically, no.
Yeah, typically your income don't go up.
Right.
Yeah.
You may get that little 3% cost of living adjustment, but that's eaten up by inflation because inflation is 4 to 6% right now.
And booming. Yeah.
So we got to make sure that that's protected. We got to make sure you got that insurance in place. Then we got to make sure we're getting you out of debt. Now we got to start talking about making sure you get your retirement and college education in order. Because let's be honest, there's a lot of people that's going to work to the day they die. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
What's up, Don? What's up?
How y'all doing? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
crystal clear. How you doing there, brother?
I'm pretty good. I'm good, y'all. Thanks.
Hey,
glad you're on.
Welcome.
No.
For real, man. What you was he was asleep, y'all. He had to take a cat nap. I call it a nigga nap. He
was not. Don't do that. He was not sleeping while he was working.
Got eye boogers, everything. How you get eye boogers taking a nap?
Only Marty.
Yeah. So, Don, we was actually talking with Labarron. He's in the financial service. Oh, okay. I don't know. I guess I'm on here twice. So, but he's in the financial services industry, been in there over 25 years. And we was actually, Sweets had asked a good question, just was asking him like, what was his biggest loss that he had? And man, he had built up an organization, man, and there was some other people that was in the organization, bro, that came in and just started ripped it apart, man. Started talking bad about his wife, started talking bad about him and everything. And then the people believed it and actually started leaving his organization because of the lies that they told him and everything like that. So just, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty.
Can I ask you, how old are you, sir?
I am 45 years of age.
Oh, so we in the same category. So I didn't hear the whole story. I just got here. But when y'all started telling the story, all I could think of was that song, Jealousy. Or either Rumors. Which one is it? Look at all those rumors. Yeah,
exactly.
He had a song too, Backstabbers, right?
Yeah, that's the song I'm thinking about. Backstabbers.
Yep, that's the song.
Yeah. Hella backstabbers.
Oh, that was horrible, man. Like,
yeah.
You want my opinion about that?
Go for it.
I paused for a minute because I gotta see if I can word this right. Because this is a serious, not serious podcast. So
the exclusive.
Yeah, the exclusive part. Yeah. So when I look at it like, man, I just think, man, like, you know, how can I put this, man? We didn't get the proper education. So proper education always corrects everything. So I just feel like, man, we've been on like a down spiral. So when we see one of us doing good and we kind of like don't want to do the leg work or the hard work, we would just rather tear each other down.
Exactly.
Long story short.
Mm-hmm.
And that's big facts. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
And I was telling them I found out later that these people didn't believe that we deserved the success that we were having.
Bro, I drive a truck. I own a truck. I own a dually and a rig, and I used to be a homeless guy after I got kicked out the army. When I got back on my feet, all my aunts and uncles do was bugging my mother and asking where I was getting all this money from because I got a financial advisor and he helped me fix my credit. I mean, he didn't charge me anything. He was a brother too.
Come on, man. But see, people doubt you when you're on the come up, and they always trying to figure out, like, he got to be doing something. Nah, maybe you give the person the benefit of the doubt and actually say, go for it. I'm glad. Keep going. Encourage them. Don't tear them down.
Yeah.
For real.
But, unfortunately, too many of our people, we don't have that ideology. And we got to change that.
Yeah. I like that word. That's one of my favorite words besides rhetoric. And I think Sweets knows that.
Oh, my favorite word is residual income.
Hey, that's two words, but
Oh, okay.
I know what you meant.
I put them together. So
you mean residual income? No.
You want the income, or you want the passive, or you want the passive income?
Residual, passive.
Residual.
I need all of them.
Yeah.